We are 6 to 9 months away from disaster. You and your family should really start to prepare.
I ain't gonna give in now. I just gotta live this now. I've been gonna be man, I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the whip. Cause I am just up on the journey. Just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. Grand Rising Warriors, good evening to everybody all over the world. First of all, from my heart to yours, I love you. I want to start out by saying this just to let you know we win in the end. So already win the war in your mind and take your throne, king and queen. If that type of talk does not turn you on or get you excited knowing that you already win in here and you already win in here, then this is not the channel to follow. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to come to you with ego or anger. There is no enemy. It is you. You can change right now by changing your activities, your behaviors, and understanding that nothing that's happening right now is nothing new under the sun. Some people will study the word and carry the word or whatever that means, but they don't actually live it. If you know that you win in the end, wouldn't you act differently? So it's about changing your mind. It's about connecting to your heart and feeling that it's already finished. Now, there's a process that we have to go through to get there, but I'm here to tell you that it's about to get pretty hairy within the physical world. The next 6 to 9 months are going to be wild. In about 6 to 9 months from now, many of your jobs, many of your families will be in a completely different situation. We went through one of the worst economic times we've ever been through in 2020. The whole job market got flipped upside down. They changed the way we communicate, the way we date, the way we talk, the way we do everything. And it was a test to see exactly what we would do. And what we did is we bought toilet paper. We followed in line. We did everything they asked us to do. So now we're going to be tested beyond our wildest dreams. Now, this is a test of human consciousness. It's not a battle against anybody at all, okay? And I'm going to break down some facts, figures, numbers, logic. But as you look this way, there's another narrative going on this way. Remember, they're always going to fear you're out of the thing that they're building. So they told you cryptocurrency is a fraud as they were building the infrastructure of cryptocurrency. Warren Buffett tells you cryptocurrency has no value as he invests deeply in Nubank when Nubank just launched their own cryptocurrency. Maybe he doesn't have it in his portfolio crypto, but the companies investing in are starting their own coins. Bank of America doesn't let their clients invest in cryptocurrency, but they have over 100 cryptocurrency patents, one being with Ripple. Wells Fargo, same thing. They're with R3. They've been with R3 since 2017, around 2018. JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon tells you Bitcoin's a fraud and you're a criminal and you'll be fired in 2017 if you invest in Bitcoin. At the same time, Morgan Stanley was investing in cryptocurrency and they built their own cryptocurrency platform, JPM Coin, and their own platform, Onyx. BlackRock, Aladdin connects to Coinbase. I'm not going to continue down the rabbit hole, but here's what people are not paying attention to in the crypto space is we have a massive, massive recession coming. Okay, this is going to change our lives as we know it. We're about 6 to 9 months away. So they were saying the economy's fine. Of course, the economy was fine. Companies were still living off stimulus. People were still living off stimulus. People still had a little bit of extra on their credit cards and credit lines, and they had a ton of money in their home equities. And now that the market and the interest rates are changing, it takes about 6 to 9 months to see that reverberation effect throughout the economy. You're going to start to see companies start to do massive layoffs. The job market's good right now. Of course it's good right now. The interest rates went up and it didn't cool inflation. Of course it didn't, because it just started. So they're trying to keep you calm as they're changing the whole infrastructure of your financial system. So first we had some great news, really special news for the Xrparmy out here. So Stuart Altori, sorry with my pronouncing of names, from the Ripple defense team, over 18 months and 6 court orders later, we finally have the Hinman docs. Internal SEC emails and drafts of his infamous 2018 speech will while they remain confident for now, the SEC's instance, I can say that it was well worth the fight. So they got access to him. We're good to go. Things are, and then Brad Garlinghouse put a powerful, powerful tweet. He said all things are going to be revealed. But today I want to talk about where we're heading. Okay. I'm just going to show you these articles really quickly, and then I'm just going to speak from my heart to yours. So the IMF, International Monetary Fund's global growth forecast for the next years warns the worst is yet to come, October 11th. Okay, this was September 21st. I should have flipped these two. Prepare for long and ugly recession, says Dr. Doom, the economist who predicted the 2008 crash. Okay, the banks that were saying, we're in okay shape. Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon now says there's a good chance of a recession, and it's time to be cautious. They're all going to start moving into liquidity and cash. This is serious. JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon warns us, likely to tip us into a recession in 6 to 9 months, October 10th. And let's watch this short video here. Hopefully we can catch the audio.
Andrew Russell.
Okay, so watch this short video of what Jeff Bezos is saying about the economy.
Perkins with us, Squawk Box co-host. Andrew, it's just the rich people figuring out what everybody else are. Bezos is warning Americans to brace for recession. In a tweet last night, the Amazon founder wrote, "Yep, the probabilities in this economy tell you to batten down the hatches." Bezos' comments came in response to a CNBC video clip of the Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon. In an interview on Squawk Box yesterday, he said there's a good chance a recession could happen soon.
I think you have to expect that there's more volatility on the horizon. Now, that doesn't mean for sure that we have a really difficult economic scenario, but in the distribution of outcomes, there's a good chance we could have a recession here in the United States.
Solomon and Bezos are not alone. Other businesses, or I should say business and executives and financial institutions, are bracing for an economic downturn. And a lot of people believe we're in a recession already.
Yeah, we are. It's such an interesting dynamic. And the thing is, like, do you learn about this stuff in school? Do they teach you what's going on? No, what they do is they try to keep your attention. That's all they do. They don't teach you economics. They don't teach you how the cash flow quadrant works. They don't teach you what an entrepreneur is. They don't teach you that having a job makes you trapped, right, in this vicious cycle. They don't teach you that they taught us to borrow against our future selves, to not save, to not invest, to not be like the richest man in Babylon and grow our money. So it's another thing that's happening right now. Biden announces sale of 15 million barrels of oil reserves. The president said he also plans to refill the strategic petroleum reserves, which is its at lowest level in decades. So now he's tapping into our reserves. We have oil in America. The reason why they work with the Saudis is because they wanted all dollars to be traded in U.S. oil when Nixon detached from the gold standard in 1971. And what that did is it put us in a precarious position because that gave the dollar no value, right? The dollar's value has just collapsed. Since 1971, what you could buy in a dollar now takes about $7. Don't quote me on this exactly. $7 and around 46 cents now. Has your pay gone up that much? So the same thing you could buy for $1 now costs $7.46 for that same thing. That's how much your dollar has inflated or deflated, I guess, whatever way you want to look at it. This is the next narrative right here. So he is pushing right now to keep this at bay, the oil thing, because of midterm elections, right? So after midterm elections, I predict that gas prices are going to skyrocket. At the same time, mortgage rates rise again, creeping closer to 7%. So let's have a heart-to-heart here, okay? So what does this mean for the normal everyday working American, for the working class, us, right? So number one, our dollar strengthening does not help us at all as working class Americans. It doesn't help us, nor does it help our brothers and sisters all over the world. We as America are bullies. We are crushing other people's economy as our president eats his ice cream cone and talks about the strength of the dollar and says, yeah, we're hurting other countries. Yes, we are hurting our brothers and sisters all over the world. So a strengthening dollar does not help us. So a strengthening dollar, what that does is they're raising interest rates. And so other countries, wealthy people in other countries, are pulling their money out of their own country, deflating the value of their own currency and putting it into the American dollar because they're making more money. It's all about gain, right? Monetary. So when that happens, now we have this narrative with the oil, right? So Saudis are trying to detach from the petrodollar. OPEC is trying to detach, and they're reducing supply. So again, that hurts the Americans because of these political decisions that are being made. Okay. They don't care about you. They're not here to save you. They're not here to help you. Okay. That's why I've become sovereign myself. I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm not up. I'm not down. The left and right created the left and right to make us fight. I mean, we're fighting a battle that exists within human consciousness. That's what the battle is. It's against human consciousness. That's what the true battle is. It's not a battle against anybody. It's a battle against attention and human consciousness. And they learned, whoever they are, that the more you can capture someone's attention and get them to pay for their attention, the more you can mold and manipulate and inspire, whatever it is, right? It's not good or bad. It's just information. So I've chose to understand through my teachings, my learnings, that we win in the end. So I took my throne. I won the war. I already won in my mind. I've already won in my heart. I've developed my own life. I became free. So that's something that I want to help you understand, that we're not here to change your world. We're not here to save you. When somebody says they're here to save you, that's a dangerous, dangerous person. Nobody can save you. Somebody says they're here to save you, they want control over you. When somebody comes around you and empowers you to save yourself, that's a very, very powerful person. We're not here to change the world. We're here to teach you that you can change yours through doing it ourselves. So our battle is not against anybody, but against our own consciousness. That's why I'm launching my own project, Xroyalty. Xroyalty will be launched on Xrpl. This is my project built by my company, Collecti Labs. Owner is CEO is Selman. Selman and I teamed up together to start a company called Collecti Labs, which is an incubator for cryptocurrency projects like NFT projects. We are launching. This is not a pump and dump. This will not a get rich thing. This is a complete change in how companies do business and connect. It is tons of utility built in regards to where we are heading as companies. We are going to be the forefront and leaders in teaching companies how to transition slowly. You'll see the roadmap very soon. Transition slowly into this new quantum field and use technology for good. So again, our battle is not against anybody, but our battle is against our own consciousness. So if you want to be on the waiting list, not a white list, this thing is going to probably sell out in 15 minutes. We already have 1,000 people on the waiting list for this project. So get on the waiting list just to get information to see when it's going to launch. We're going to continue to launch projects that are going to change the world, because we already have changed here. We've already changed here. We've removed ego, right? Ego is gone. We are here for you guys, the people. And I don't mean that in a way where I'm trying to gain control over you or save you. I mean, we're here to align with you, to rise with you, to help, to be a amoeba in your ecosystem. Through our Warrior Academy, over 9 companies have been created. It's a group of people just rising up into that higher king and queen consciousness, however that shows up for you, whatever religion you are, whatever color you are. We're breaking down the walls and barriers of the separation that's been created for thousands and thousands of years. So I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. If you can do me a huge favor, if you can share this video with somebody, from multiple people, lots of people are telling us that our videos are not hitting the algorithm, which is totally fine. I'm not trying to get this, just whoever it's supposed to reach. If you feel this was beneficial to people, send it to your friends and family. Make sure they hit the like, subscribe, comment, all that notification stuff. And you can help us get this video out to more people. I love you guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you on the other side. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.